Welcome back to One Run Fun with the One Life Hardcore No Death Superman Ice Bucket Challenge. I'm Adam.
Ice Bucket Challenge?
I couldn't think of any more words to add. Challenge. I'm Adam. I'm joined by Jamie Oliver again. And we are playing Curse of the Dead Gods, where I won't die. Because if I do, the video ends. What is happening?
I don't know. Why am I Jamie Oliver?
Send help.
Cool. Gold room.
So I have a choice as to where I'm going this time. I haven't spent any more on persistent upgrades. We've recorded these back to back, which isn't difficult, but like we haven't done this for weeks, so my brain is just like shutting down. Goodbye. Windows XP reboot sound. Bum 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 bum. Where am I going?
I don't know. Pick one. Which one do you want? Is it that one? Hello? Are you buffering?
I'm gonna go for this one.
Okay.
I'll go for this one. I believe in this one the most.
Why?
I don't know. I just needed to make a decision.
Oh, our bird is sad.
We have a very sad
parrot.
He's out quite a lot. He's very fond of me, but he can't be out while we're recording these videos because he's just like, "What you doing? What you doing?" And then we talk a lot, so he's like, "They are talking and loud, therefore I must talk and be loud." And then you just have a video of him going "boop" in the background the entire time.
So at the moment he's upstairs in his room going "boop, boop, 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 boop," which is what he does when he is sad because he's not out.
He's got lots of toys. He'll be out later. He's very well loved.
He is.
He's free flying. We haven't clipped his wings or anything, so he's
I think that's really important for a burb.
I see both sides of it.
If you can,
some people
cope
can't.
with it.
Some people can't facilitate that, and let's be honest, he is chaos.
Yeah. Okay.
He requires constant supervision. And if he needs to be caught, wings make that a lot harder. Like when we had a cat at the window and he panicked.
Oh yeah.
And he's like bouncing off the walls. And we're like, just stop, calm down. If he's a damage to himself, that was the first time I considered actually getting his wings clipped because I don't want him to get hurt. Quite fond of the little green chicken.
He is a chicken. He's the world's biggest scaredy cat as well.
Yeah, he's absolute baby, scared of anything. For my birthday this year, Amelia was very kind and filled the room with balloons. I don't think I've told this story before. I've never had balloons for my birthday. Amelia caught wind of that and then remedied the situation. But someone in our household, Monty, was not a fan. It was like, to him, the end of the world had come. He was just everything is over. Why are these things here?
And even after they'd gone, he was always really nervous in this room.
Yeah,
he was. He was like,
I know they're hiding.
Yeah, they're here.
The balloons are here somewhere. He got sort of, yay, bow! That's actually really, really useful. This might be what carries us to victory. So bows are one of the secondary weapons. They're obviously ranged, and they see this charging thing.
Yeah.
I can shoot a shot quickly. A heavy weapon attack will always use one of my stamina. Mm-hmm. So this is that's a great way to ruin my stamina very quickly. But if I fully charge it and let it go when it's white, I get a perfect shot. Kind of like the pistol. Oops. The pistol gets a flash of white when you need to let it go. The bow, for as long as it's fully charged, that is a perfect shot. But you want to, for maximum efficiency, unleash it the second it becomes perfect.
Yes.
So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to beat this temple. I'm confident we'll beat this temple, but I think everything will get a bit more sketchy after this. And given that I can't make too much use of like doing a currency run to get some persistent upgrades, it's challenging. So you can see how much range I've got on this thing now.
It's good.
It's really good. Pretty good.
Really good boy. That's you.
Oh no, it's happening. So, you're supposed to have parrots that like you go in like anything you've ever seen on TV. Someone says something like "Polly want a cracker," and the bird goes "Polly want a cracker." But meanwhile, in our household, we have our parrot going "You're a good boy" to us because it's his way of expressing that he likes the situation. Because he's made the link between us saying "good boy" and a positive situation because he's always rewarded. We call him good boy, positively reinforced with a little hemp seed or similar. So he now knows to call us a good boy if he likes the situation. That could be he's just been given food, or we're giving him a fuss, or
He likes
just
a
that
toy,
we've come back
or-
into the room.
Yeah.
It's quite sweet. But we now say it back to him when he goes, really good boy. We're like, yeah, really good boy. And it's like, hang on, this is reverse
Yeah,
of what we
this
should actually be doing.
It's like for some reason when when I take him upstairs to put him to bed.
He has his own bedtime cage. I can't remember if we said that before on the channel.
Yes, he has a separate cage he goes to bed in, so we can cover it nicely in a dark towel and a sheet and all that sort of thing to make sure he's cozy, and also doesn't have any toys so he can't hurt himself in the night, because good fact, parrots have nightmares.
And also, I'm fairly confident that his mission is to self-destruct. If we left him alone for a day completely, he would find a way to hurt himself beyond repair.
Yeah, he is chaos. But yeah, for some reason, he
I have been poisoned!
has associated the stairs with the sound beep boop.
Yeah, we don't know how it happened,
Don't
but
know.
it's very, very clear. It's very helpful to us that it's interesting having a pet that can articulate what he wants.
Yes.
Because if he's downstairs with us and he wants to go back upstairs, he will go beep boop. And then we'll say, do you want to go home time? And then he'll fly over to us if he wants to go home. And then he'll kiss. Because his kiss is his way of saying please.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Just don't ask us how we know. It happens over time to the point where you know.
Yes.
But I've got some good items that are completely irrelevant to me. But yeah, so that's just it's interesting. So if he wants to go home, beep boop.
Yeah.
He will actually say playtime.
Yep. Which is cool. Because
So
he's good at that
we
word.
know that he wants to go playtime. I mean,
Yeah.
good is a bit of a stretch. Let's be honest. He's a conure. He's not the best at speaking, but it's clear
enough.
what he's trying to say. But it's not like an African grey where they are like they speak in their owner's voice. You know.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that.
I think it's amazing.
I think
but
it's amazing, but
I
think
couldn't
it's...
give that kind of bird the time and care they need for
Yes.
as long as they need. Monty gets hours out per day. He has a cage full of good stuff, but we don't have the space to have a big enough varied cage for a
bigger bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monty is a simple bird. He likes his foraging toys. He has so much fun, so we buy him hundreds of pounds of foraging toys by this point, to make sure that when he's not out, he's having a good time. And that's important, I think. I don't like this thing, but it's just because he has a lot of health.
Makes
Dodge.
me nervous when you double dodge like that.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like
Would you rather I didn't?
No, you can still do it.
Do you say you think I'm losing control?
Yeah.
Have you not seen how calm and collected I am right now? I've had a pretty good run.
Are your hands not sweaty at all?
It is like 24 degrees in here, so the sweatiness of my hands,
That's quite a lot of sweat.
it's quite a lot of sweat. But I don't think that is relevant to... none of those are relevant to my interests. Nope.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the weapon room and see if I can get a better weapon. To be honest, you can probably do this temple with the base stuff. They are easy at this point. Fungal awareness!
Right. Spiked mushrooms automatically trigger their attack if you stand near them. So stay away from spiked mushrooms.
Or just be ready to dodge is pretty much where I'm actually going to be.
Okay.
Because by the time I've discovered it's a spiked mushroom, like this, it's already exploded. And then they explode into each other in chain reaction.
Oh, and they hurt the enemies.
So it's
as
an
well.
advantage for me as much as it is a curse, because I can just dodge.
Dodge, yeah, like that.
I did take a hit while I was trying to illustrate that purpose, which is my bad.
You've got quite a lot of health still. Oh, lots of bugs. And they're the ones that are going to explode, right?
Yep, and then they're going to explode each other.
Cool, look at them tactics, yo! I'm impressed.
You're impressed?
Yeah.
To be fair, you've seen me try the hardest temple for days and days on end. I can't do it. I wish I had that skill set. I'm close, and I think I'm quite good at the game. But and I've got the attack patterns down, but it's just, if I don't get those items, I'm done.
And you were just tired of...
I was tired of the random element. To me, it took the fun out of it. In Hades, which is my favourite roguelike, legendary weapon.
You gonna buy it? So base damage increases by your percentage of missing health.
I kind of do want it. Sure. Money, 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 money.
Nice.
This is actually a really good one because it doubles my secondary weapon affix, which is crap. It doesn't have any, but that's useful if I was able to have more. So, I'm going to go for 2 more relics rather than a weapon upgrade, to be honest, because
You've now got legendary
if
one?
I remember correctly, what's this boss going to be? I've done these a lot. I think it's a witch. It's the witch. It's the bullet hell one, which is really, really fun.
Okay, cool.
So I was talking Hades. Hades gives you a very clever mechanism to sort of steer your upgrades. So Hades is a game about gods, and different gods give you their different powers, and synergize with one another. We'll play it on the channel.
Yeah, we will.
But I'm waiting until it comes out on Game Pass so that I can play it from scratch again rather than my completed save.
Yeah.
But I don't want to delete my save either. But so, for example, you will have Poseidon for water, and Zeus for lightning.
Wait, what? Really?
And no, I'm not. That's not the point. I'm not trying to be like, hey yo, these the powers. But if you can like pick an item that says the next blessing you find is likely to be of Zeus. The next blessing you find is likely to be of Poseidon, and then. Once you've got one, you seem to start seeing that kind more often.
Yeah, so it helps you build.
Yeah, exactly. So, that was a very well timed dodge. So having that,
Nice.
like the way to encourage a build of a certain type is awesome. I have a lot of time for that, and it means that I could go, okay, I want Poseidon. I want Zeus, and then you start to get powers that you only see if you have both of those that synergize with one another. Like when you hit them with water attacks, they're automatically electrocuted. That's not what the power is, but I can't.
Cool, though.
I can't remember exactly what it was, to be honest. It's been a while since I played Hades.
Yep.
That was my game of last Christmas. I loved it.
Yes.
Your game of last Christmas was Immortals: Phoenix Rising.
Oh, I love Immortals: Phoenix Rising. It's a great game.
It's one of the only games I've ever seen you 100%. In fact, it might be the only game I've ever seen you 100%.
Borderlands 3.
Oh yeah, we did that as a team, didn't we?
Yeah.
We platinumed it.
We did, and we did all of the things, and then there was one missing.
We did them 100% in co-op, if you remember.
Yes.
And then we did the final one, and I got platinum, and you didn't, and we were like, what?
Yeah.
We didn't play a second of it
Solo.
solo.
It was really fun.
Yeah, well, Borderlands was one of the first games you ever played with me.
Yeah.
Borderlands 2 on the PS4. Like one of the first ever co-op. We played like Mario Kart together, but I can't
like
remember
the party
any co-op
games.
games we played.
Which one did we do first? Was it Borderlands first or Diablo? Diablo 3.
I think it was Borderlands 2
Ah.
and then Diablo 3.
They were good games.
They were good games.
We play lots of games co-op though.
Now we do.
Yeah.
Now we play loads.
We've got like 8 co-op games on the go at the moment.
Yep, too many games. But yeah, the resolution to Borderlands was that I googled it. I was like, this must be something that other people have had, and they were just like, oh yeah, look. So here's another one that's useful. If you have a lot of gold, like you will in the later ones, you can have extra base damage, and it goes up to 6% as the epic version of this, and that means you can get an extra 60% damage, which is not to be scoffed at. But I googled it, and then it just said go to this one. Oh yeah, this happened to me. Go to this one place, and it was really random. It was
Part of the map we had.
the achievement that
wasn't
you
it?
didn't have was for 100% map completion, but it was completed on your in-game map when
Yes.
you looked at it. So we couldn't tell where you had to go to complete it, but just by googling it, and they were like, yeah, try this one place. You did, and it was like, blim, that was it.
Yeah.
That could have been a nightmare.
Oh, it could have
Because
been.
how the hell you would have given up? I know you would have got quite despondent pretty quickly. But we nailed it.
Don't go into green smoke. That's bad.
I was testing.
Testing.
Yeah. How
Like
did I
when
know?
you test
How
the
did?
pans are hot.
Yes. It's important to test that a pan is hot so that you know when you can put food on it. It's probably not important to test it with your finger, but it's my best technique.
He has a scary amount of speed on him.
Yeah. The problem that I have with those is that they have a lot of health.
Yeah.
That's the difficulty with those.
Dead.
But this is it's a nice walk in the park, isn't this? A nice leisurely afternoon with us. I forgot our channel name.
with us. Yeah, kill him.
Welcome back to us. We're sorry.
We are sorry. Yeah. And then they'll chain reaction. Yo, I liked that.
Boff.
Good job.
Thank you. Can't get through here. If I had an explosive weapon, I can break in there. But I don't. Or a heavy weapon. But
Onwards.
well, it's boss time.
Ooh,
After
anything here?
this, anything useful here? No. Sure. I'll take it.
Might
It'll
as
give
well.
me an extra 2% damage. For fun
2%
and
might
games.
make the difference.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a nice easy boss as well. A little bit more brain power required, but if you are ranged, which I am, which is why I was so happy to see the bow, it's really easy. That's irrelevant to us now. Gold will disappear after a short time, but there's more of it. So if you play quicker, you get more gold.
Cool.
Right,
Does
so
he
it's
only
just a
have
witch.
one poorly hand? He always clutches the same hand when he gets
Yeah, I'm not sure. So it's just bullet hell. You know how I feel about bullet hell games. I
you
bloody
like
love
bullet
them.
hells.
Not good for this channel, but nor a roguelike, but here we are.
Yeah.
So this is going to take a while. But
you're doing it.
I'm doing it. All I have to do is stay out of these things and then just dodge these. It's really easy.
Casually weave through the bullets.
The difficulty
Ooh,
has the difficulty of this is
Is what?
you can't use your melee weapons as easily. It's not hard, just gonna teleport into the middle and do a big attack now. Wow.
Oh, you got hit, yo.
Ah, cancel the channel.
Yeah. Maybe we should do an extreme one run fun sometimes where the first time you get hit.
Really? Extreme one run fun?
It'll be a very short video.
It will be. Welcome to One Run Cut.
You're doing really well. Keep
Depending
going.
on the game. See how I got the legendary weapon and I'm just not using it. 'Cause there's no point.
You got the legendary weapon. You're like, bow.
I'll hit her. But if I get that close and she goes off.
Yeah.
So they do have stun. So if I was doing this in melee, you have to hit 3 times, get your full combo out, and then look, she'll like go and won't do anything, and then
Yes.
she'll attack back. That's the only way you can do it in melee. But to be honest, it's easier and safer to me to just she's over there now. Just to calmly do this in ranged. And that is the key to these sorts of games. Be calm. It just doesn't matter at this point.
No.
I'm gonna finish her in melee.
Blam,
Adam's
blam.
died. And that's it. Oh, we got an achievement! It was probably beat her for the
Yeah,
first
it
time.
was.
Aren't you guys excited to hear the achievement sound and see nothing?
I
Okay.
liked her. She was cool.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Wicked awesome. And that's it. That's Temple done.
Temple
So
number two
now
done.
is where I would say the actual game begins. I think that it gets a lot harder after this point. But what do I know? I'm bad at games.
No, you're not. You're really good at games. Don't
Next
put yourself
time on
down.
One Run Fun, we're going to do another temple, potentially the last one. And we are going to find out just how many words there are in the English dictionary.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Start counting.